Well, good morning there, collective. My name is Kim. Welcome to my channel, 5 Mirror Tarot. Are you ready to start your day? Oh, this is going to be fun, you guys. Let's hear it for your inner child, especially if you like cats. Even if you're allergic to cats, this will be fine. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? So first we're going to release karma for the collective consciousnesses. Higher good, please. And we're getting ready for this morning's Tarot Enhanced Channeled message. Oh my goodness, that's a Temperance card. Look down at the cat's level on the refrigerator. There's little notes. What does it say? The game is over when the mouse is unalive. A little picture of a cat that the kittens drew and put on the refrigerator. The two cats, how everything is in alignment for you, collective. Now then, this is tarot cards for cats. You heard me. This is the tarot cards for cats. It's scrying out loud. You beat your narcissist. That's justice. You beat your narcissist at that last cat and mouse mind game. It was pretty nasty. Now then. Gaslighting. According to Samuel Bachman on YouTube. Gaslighting fits the criteria as a true form of psychological and emotional abuse that cause an effect. I feel that Bachman describes this as being able to contribute to neurological changes over time through trauma and stress generated the cognitive dissonance by the bucketful. It's a measurable dysfunction. Yeah, so cute. Look at that cat. In key areas of the target's brain involving emotion and memory. Life with those toxic fools is confusing for you, collective. Your spirit guides love you, and they're drawn in to help you with the mental bewilderment. That's the cognitive dissonance. They were drawn in because they really feel you're in disarray because of all of the problems that your gaslighter is causing for you. Now hold on. The first one. Oh, this is you. You've defeated those little all your difficult people. It's beyond you having to always be protecting your heart from them. Always not knowing what the hell are they gonna. And so you put all this behind you. You've leveled up so much. Look at you. You're a blue ribbon winner. Look at all those ribbons. Look at all that work that you did on yourself. Keep leveling up. And you won. You had the best pie at the county fair. And now you want to see what it is that you're going to do next. Now hold on. Well, 10 out of 10 pentacles. Why don't we start there? Supreme happiness. Like a cat with catnip. And being very successful at it. Everything put into place. But this is the Temperance card. This is divine orchestration for you. Let's see if they're drinking from the water. So the one bowl would be the water and the other bowl would be its kibble. That would be the earth. And see this Temperance, but see the little stars. See this? I know that's funny, isn't it? Sagittarius influence. For your toxic people, however, from the gaslighting, all the damage they did to you, they're getting divine retribution. That's God's wrath. You're an anointed one. You're a chosen one. You're God's favorite, collective. Whatever it is you identify with being. And the other one. Hold on. And the other one. Hold on. Yeah, you are. Taking action to your own emotional and mental well-being so that your physical body fits into place. You're taking a risk. In perfect love and perfect trust. Starting on your journeys for different parts of your futures. Oh my goodness, it's a twin flame energy. For those of you who want love, ooh, you get it, and then some. Your love has 9 lives. And you are able to stand your own with the feminine and the masculine, those polarities in balance. Be able to stand your own at work, especially, or whatever your passions are. Maybe you're retired and it's your passions. Oh yeah, but look at you being able to keep everything together. Yeah. Oh, that's my divine masculine energy. Look at you, sir. Look at you. Everything, the whole ensemble. This is you finally getting out of life. You no longer identify with being the person that takes on everybody's burdens that are not your own. Look at that rubber ducky. That's emotionally content, purring like a kitten. But getting what it is that you deserve. Now then. For gaslighting you, your bully is having to face the music. They're very unstable in having to face the music, though. Hold on now. Hold on now. I still have a vertigo, so I have to steady myself. Here we go. Now then. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Okay. Before I forget. Don't you force anything into your world that I'm sharing with you. But this one ought to be fun because we're using the tarot cards for cats. Because that one screamed out at me. So the tarot cards for cats is scrying out loud. So hello. This will be a channeled message for you. I anticipate it's for your highest good. I trust this message has found you at the right time. I really appreciate and I hold an awful lot of gratitude in my heart space for you, collective. Thank you for being in this moment. And as always, I do love you so very much. And I'm always so very proud of you for you being as your most authentic self every day. And you are in cahoots with your higher self. So here's the topic. And it's a major turning point for you to face. Now then. Now we got it all lined up over here. Ooh, that's going to have to go. See? There we go. How are you? We get to use the tarot cards for cats. Now then, 5 Mirror Mirror Tarot helps you take the sting out of bullying. And let's take the fig out of narcissism, shall we? Let's do that together. Let's go one step further. And let's seize control of your destiny while using the simple but profound practice of tarot, oracle, and Bible divination this morning, so that this reading is designed to allow your best mind to direct positive energetic forces. And this mindset works with your belief system. I'm so grateful to you for finding the time and the effort to come and spend camaraderie on this channel. We're energy workers. I want every viewer to be able to harness the 5D consciousness, balanced, grounded, and centered. And so let your harmony and inner peace, let's make that balance happen so your higher self can make things happen for you in your niche of the universe. I'm tapping in for a tarot enhanced channeled message. We do preparatory work by using divination practices to improve and enhance the celebrated outcomes result, so that you can adapt the information to resonate, to create positive changes, and outsmart your narcissists and your bullies from now on. Now then, gaslighting doesn't cause literal physical brain damage like a blunt force causes a concussion or a stroke would do to the brain. Instead, gaslighting fits the criteria as it is truly a form of psychological and emotional abuse. That is cause and effect. That's described as being able to contribute to neurological. It contributes to neurological changes over enough time through chronic trauma and stress, blame twisting, gaslighting, stonewalling. Yeah. That creates a trauma bond between you and your bully. Between victim and their bully or narcissist. This is prolonged abuse. It generates measurable dysfunction in the key areas of the victim's brain involved with emotional memory. And it muddles decision making because they always target your self-doubt and pick away at it. That's an issue too. According to Samuel Vaknin, he has a channel on YouTube. Vaknin, first name Samuel. Now, okay, I'm supposed to do this one. Here we go now. I'm tapping into the divine, to the angelic realm using the Holy Bible. That's why this is up here. Ooh, I can feel that right there. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Ooh. Whoso findeth a wife findeth a good thing, and obtaineth favor of the Lord. The poor useth entreaties, but the rich answereth roughly. So the poor useth petitions in their sweet little prayers, because they're humble, but the rich answereth roughly. They say, no, get thee to the poorhouse, we're robber barons, right? A man that hath friends must show himself friendly, and there is a friend that sticketh closer than a brother. Better is the poor that walketh in his integrity than he that is perverse in his lips. That's the gaslighter. Thank you, Holy Spirit. And is a fool. That's the gaslighter. Also that the soul be without knowledge. That's the gaslighter, the narcissist. It is not good, and he that hasteth with his feet sinneth. That run with his feet, that runs away from what is good. This foolishness of man perverteth his way, and his heart fretteth against the Lord. Ooh, that's when they're getting karma. Wealth maketh many friends, but the poor is separated from his neighbor. And that right there, was supposed to be looking out for each other, people. That's how human beings came together in order to get through. Thank you, Holy Spirit. A false witness, that's a gaslighter, shall not be unpunished, and he that speaketh lies shall not escape. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Now this one's the proverb 9:9. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Give instruction to a wise man, and he will be still wiser. Teach a righteous man, and he will increase in learning. This is an invitation to wisdom. Oh, that resonates. That's you, collective. This is a person just in his wisdom, telling about a woman who builds a house, prepared a life-giving meal, and invited all in to partake, just in time for Thanksgiving. See? Okay, we get this lovely proverb. This is God's glory. So this is a lovely proverb about God's glory this morning, collective. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of the process called wisdom. That's what it means to be God-fearing, not that he's going to zap you with lightning. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of the process called wisdom. And knowledge of the Holy One is understanding. That's cognitive grace. Gaslighting creates cognitive dissonance. So on this channel, we interpret fear of the Lord as the beginning of a process called wisdom for our soul family, and knowledge of the Holy One, because he's here with us right now. And that is understanding cognitive grace. We can feel his grace. It's beaming through you, collective. For through me your days will be many, and years will be added to your life. If you are wise, your wisdom will reward you. If you are a mocker, you alone will suffer. That's the gaslighter. That's the narcissist. That's the bully. They're going to suffer. And then this is Proverbs 17:07. Because they're a gaslighter. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Fine speech is not becoming to a fool. Still less is false speech. Gaslighting and future faking. Future faking is also a form of gaslighting. Blame twisting and blame shifting. Gaslighting and gaslighting. It's all gaslighting. Eloquent lips are unsuited to a godless fool. How much worse lying lips to a ruler. He who mocks the poor reproaches his or her maker or creator. Some ignorant people find it easy to make fun of the poor. They do so to make themselves feel better than those who are poor. Such ignorant people who are destitute in their finery. Well, they should understand when they do so, they despise the Creator, who makes both rich and poor people. These means to show how God delivered the nation from bondage. That's what this reading is about. Something's getting ready to give for a world reading. Something's about to give, because we're not going to put up with this. The whole wide world's not putting up with this anymore. The narcissism has to go. It's ruining it for everybody. In its place, we need a 5D consciousness, humanity being balanced, grounded, and centered. Imagine all the people in a 5D consciousness. Ooh, ooh, ooh. God is portrayed here as being as loving and as motherly with his affections, as well as fatherly with compassion and mercy. That resonates, I feel, for you, collective, in your own skin, in your own heart space. You've got your inner divine masculine, your inner divine feminine in a sacred union. Oh, that's a beautiful energy. Now, this is a psalm that speaks to us of a God who creates and sustains life down here on the earth. No matter what our narcissists do, big or small, the ones out there on the world stage, or the one in your living room, or at your table at Christmas and Thanksgiving and Hanukkah, and what does the divine need to share, Holy Spirit? Oh, thank you. The universe is change. Right now you can feel it. Something out there in the whole big wild world. It's just been a never-ending roller coaster ride, hadn't it? It's been the worst first 6, 7, 8 now months. Not just here, but the whole frickin' world. It's just, and the whole frickin' world's had it with this. Had it. It can't stay like this. It just can't stay like this. So, life with these toxic fools is confusing for you, collective. But the tarot for cat says that you beat your narcissist at that cat and mouse game. Your spirit guides come to visit you. They love you. They are drawn in to help you with this mental bewilderment that the narcissist and just difficult people just whip up like there's some kind of satanic Betty Crocker in the kitchen. I was whipping up more, throwing pies. They were drawn in because of the disarray that your bully is causing. To beat you, your narcissist needs to be beaten at their own game, and so you've got your team protecting you. They are not protected, your narcissist. Not at all. You need to know that. Spirit guides instruct you to see a new way of seeing, a fresh look at this next narcissism cycle, because they're in a little karmic cycle, because they are toxic or difficult or just evil. All acts of love contain pure joy, and you do this daily. Every change is the effect of your self-love. Inside's making bliss happen on the outside. You got what they are saying is true. Your mindset is bombarded with the narcissist's crud du jour. But your spirit guides say that is where the source of confusion for you is always coming from. It always leads back to this one person or persons, little clique of persons. Now the death card is the apex of one curve of the snake of life. Behold, all opposites as necessary complements. You've gone through the worst of it is what that means, and you rejoice. Now, this cat tarot solves puzzles for some of you. That's what crosses. That's what crosses the situation for good or bad. So it's easy to be deceived by such toxic people. Yeah, but now you've leveled up enough that you would just stay, you'd stay under the veil with them, and you're not doing that anymore. You're above the veil. Your spirit team elevates you. They pull you up out of that dank, stinky energy. And your spirit team is absolutely jubilant. They're delighted to help you to grow. Your spirit team is so busy. And they love you. Their love vibration is prolific. You can feel that around you. You can depend on that more than humans keeping you in captivity. Your spirit team doesn't keep you in captivity. They keep you in company. They are your camaraderie. They're yours. Mad, seemingly futile movement is life of a tyrant. They're tying themselves in toxic knots. Especially I'm in New Mexico, in the States. Especially tiny fists of fury. I don't do politics, but tiny fist of fury, that's what I'm telling you. Something sudden is going to happen. It'll never go back to normal how it was before. But we haven't had normal since that thing came down that escalator. I don't do politics. That was a joke. You're guided to look at something again. Your toxic one is bollocks in you, is what they're saying, so beware. Use your discernment to the hilt. You set boundaries with them. Your soul team are like the cavalry. The cavalry showed up to protect and to defend you and your honor and your truth, and to help you remain true to yourself. Energetically fortifying your truth. Narcissist pulls your mind in any and every direction that strikes that narcissist's fancy. And your spirit team is pissed. They're tired of that being done to you. What's the basis? What's the basis of the situation? You keep going inward. You keep building your strength from the inside out. And you repel all of the bollocks, and they keep trying to pull this pranks on you. You have influence over others because you're a delight. They are a stinker. You are a delight. You're delightful. Oh, to be around you is just wonderful, your energy. You make other people feel better just by talking to them. My divine feminine or my divine masculine, that's you. You make an effort to see their toxic, sneaky things from a new point of view so that, you can understand them better, but namely to protect yourself and your children that you had with them. This is a boldness vibe. This is you carry it. And then you clear the confusion that may exist. They don't like that. You keep clearing up everything that they muddy. You bring in crystallization. You clear it up. Narcissist wants only to ask the wrong questions. And you started saying that. Why do you keep asking that question over and over again? You're asking the wrong question. How dare you do that to your bully? How dare you? Narcissist is proving how they manipulated you to make an assumption that is incorrect. Some of you, this is in your finances. Some of you, this is at work. Some of you, it's a family dynamic. Some of you, it's with your person you're married to. Some of you, it's someone you're dating. Got it? Could be for anything. You switch those energies around. And then share my videos. Spirit guides are showing you holes in their story. Why? Keep pointing out Why do you keep hitting this same wall with them? Why, oh, here you just hit that same wall, that same bullet point. Why is that? And you keep running into the same brick wall. The spirit team says how that brick wall is built on those misconceptions. You told your narcissist to back up those misconceptions and assumptions. So the narcissist is into shamelessness of revenge because you run rings around them logically and they don't like to be wrong. Too bad, they're restless. Yet you are refined in your characters. You're not bothered. And that is chapping their arse over the next 2 weeks ahead. Next 2 weeks. You see things from your narcissist's need to punish and retaliate and rebel against you all the time, no matter what it is, and you don't have the time for it. The illusion, the deception, they are bewildered at how come you are blessed, how come you're being blessed. Because you have a soul. And why are they cursed? Because everything that they've done up to this point, their whole life now even, is coming back to haunt them. People from their past coming out of the woodwork to bloody their reputation in their nose, give them a dose of their own medicine as to what they did to those people back in the day. You are asked to let go of attachments to your point of view. Take all resistance away. Don't argue with them. You smell a rat, a trickster, a wily coyote. You see things as they really are, not what your broken, lying liar of a liar thinks things should be. Now this channeled message is a warning that someone toxic is their energy they carry is making them want to be mentally upside down and sideways so that they can twisty-turny everything to their advantage, because this is a low vibrational energy that they carry all the time. And they have a secret plan that's about to be executed. So use your discernment and just go no contact. If you're not there to perpetrate, go do you. What crowns you, collective. Spirit God, show you the best way to back off from this emotional attachment to a toxic person. You don't have to carry the burden of this person forever. And the divine wants you to know that once you figure that out, you'll be blessed and you'll move forward so fast your head will spin. But they're waiting on you. Stern and vengeful narcissists go splat. They know what your person's up to. And you look anew to your future potentials is what you're being told to just go do that. The narcissist is churning up a faulty point of view on purpose. Narcissist wants to push your buttons. Defensiveness and denial is the agitated state the narcissist desires to trigger in you. Narcissist is being firm and aggressive in order to do this. Wants you to be controversial in their toxic nature. They want you to argue with them so that they can tell everyone that you are causing so much difficulties. Yeah, by defending yourself and setting boundaries and healing. Yeah. Narcissist is trying to decide how you and others should see things. And nobody's going along with their program. This is not useful to you at this time, so you go do you. What's definitely in the future. Your needs are beginning. Your needs and the end with this toxic butt nut. And the in-between that you have options to claim. You want to do a little bit of everything. You are told to focus your attention elsewhere. You are having midnight tea parties with your angels and ancestors. Go do that. This vibration is celebrated. There is a magical, rare ambiance that you like this vibration. You want to do this is what feels good for you. and it directs you toward your passions and your bliss, and you maintain your inner harmony and peace. And of course, they adore you, and you're thrilled with the bliss of this magical plateau that they're turning you loose in this dimension. They tell you how the narcissist is too rowdy, stay away. Your spirit team, they want to give your narcissist and your bully the bum's rush. Now you have magical visions at night, and they want you to do that. The narcissist doesn't belong in your life anyway. You don't need to carry them. What you've outgrown with them, around them, all the issues. You're realizing they're not your burden. They've never been your burden, but you carried them, and they were pleased about it. And now they're upset because you won't. You're making them walk. They got lazy. Your spirit team is not discriminating. They love to join in on your experiments. Especially open a can of whoop ass on your narcissist. They love to help you do that. To them, that's excitement going on because you're speaking your truth. You're sticking up for yourself. What is in the place of hopes and fears in the environment? You deserve some real respect. So you're going to be provided with people that aren't toxic as those get kicked out. Others come in that are going to resonate with you. Them are your cup of tea and you're theirs. Your spirit team carries a vibe to your life. They are pure potential. The spirit equals fire of manifestation. Your soul family, they charge up. They potentize whatever is happening in your life. Your spirit teams bounce, and then they go zoom. The element of spirit is here. And then they fly about your head, your little angels, and then they go off on wild tangents, and you all have a grand time together. It lifts your spirits. Your spirit team doesn't discriminate. It is up to you to discriminate, to do that. They're angels. You're supposed to use your discernment and make decisions. They help you. They support you. But they put a spark into whatever is happening for you, for good or bad. That's how you're protected. It's your free will to determine what you do with that spark. What to those around collective? Think of collective. They love to get carried away with you. You've got a bouncy enthusiasm too. Especially the elderly. They love your energy. You're growing yourself forward. They love to see that. Please take advantage of this energy. You can absolutely accomplish a great deal with the energy being made available for you to claim. They show you every single day. This is a good time. You need to keep your feet on the ground. Center and earth yourself. Be clear about your objective and then go for them with a gusto. This is an active vibe, an activity in your inner divine masculine taking action in the real world. While your inner divine feminine is receptive and attracting in what it is that you need to make those goals completed. Dark impulsiveness and swiftness and unpredictable toxic actions, you're being warned. They're going to double down to try and smash you, to throw you off your square. Don't you let them. What's your heart's desire? What's their heart's desire? Your narcissist creates an apex of unpleasantness to irk you on purpose. Don't give them that. Narcissist is topsy-turvy. They're upside down. They're mixed and mired in a terrible problem that they created. And they're going after you to distract themselves because they keep having to deal with this. Is horrible for them. So to self-medicate, they're going after you. And they keep losing control. They keep thrashing in midair. And the outcome? The outcome? Thank you, Holy Spirit. Toxic mind is running wild. Toxic person's delusions and illusions are rife. Misunderstandings are deliberately escalated by a liar. Your spirit team's giving you a clue there. We told you they're going to lie, and really lie to escalate things. See it. Take all resistance away. Walk on by. Tell them no. You back away. You address things coolly. Narcissist is heavy, down-nosed downer. They're Debbie Downer. And you aren't interested in putting up a fight. You will walk on by. You are not doing this. Now then. Now then, this is fun. How are you doing? Saying to do it in threesies? Okay. They told me to do these in threesies. Gaslighting is not working. Your spirit team is telling you when you're being lied to, like you don't know, but they're stringing everything together, saying this person, the last two lies they couldn't get away with is where they tripped up. Everything that came before, they thought they got away with it because they couldn't nail down those last two things. Look at this. A little dog nose there. Taunting you. There's your narcissist gaslighting you. See the chain of lies? The paper, construction paper, chains for Halloween. Red and black is an inversion, a reversal spell. Someone trying to swap destinies with you. They can't. Trying to delay your blessings or steal your blessings. They can't. This is your bright new beginning. Some of you are starting your own business, miss. You're starting in on your own business and you keep doing whatever you're doing. They're guiding you. Something happened after the 8-8 Lionsgate portal opened. You caused a shift and things really started taking off and coming together for you. Here's your commitment and your passion to what you're doing. Some of you, this is twin flame. Some of you soulmate. Some of you just normal people going to give a try. This is your commitment to yourself. If it's just you. They're at the bottom. Your gaslighters are at the bottom. They're stuck. I say what I mean and I mean what I say. Well, you're a liar. You do not. And showing off when it's all machismo and bravo, immature communicator. You are beginning to know new ways of communicating on all levels. The divine is behind you, collective. 3 at a time? Okay. Whew. That's a lot of energy. Okay. Miss, you are in your empress state. You are ruling your empire. Your new identity suits you very well. You too, sir. I could be talking to you. We don't do gender and tarot. But being able to move all of this forward in so many two different significant areas in your life, personally and professionally. And you're getting an awful lot of help. Especially when you go to sleep at night. You're almost there, miss. 9 out of 10 pentacles. You got everything in order. Nice and tidy. Here's the first one. Look at this new cycle that you are opening up. Look at you playfully too, not so damn serious. Not having to work, you're working smarter, not harder. They ruin their own life. This is not your burden. All these people that come running to you for help, it's okay for you to see now you don't have to take on their burdens. They're not yours. That's an old identity, an old way of being. You're not that. You like this new identity where you're free, you're mature, you're connected to your inner self, to your inner world. And you can see when the gaslightings are coming. 4 of Cups. You counting your blessings? And then God pours more blessings over your head right now. You're about to have blessings poured over your head. Knight of Wands. Because, oh, you're the star. That is you, collective. Look at the little koi fish. Swords and 5 of Swords upright, Ace of Swords reversed. Defeating the gaslighter. And God's retribution is not listening. You thought they could gaslight God. Your narcissistic bully thought that they could gaslight God. Again, here's a bright new idea, another new project, another new contract, more contracts. New blood in your business. Now, this is the hanging cat. Would be reversed as you not being hung up. You're free. Because look, the hanging cat has got a woman in a cardigan holding the cat. Isn't that cute? It was upside down. Unstuck by the gaslighter. They're crying, they are whining, they're crying over spilled milk. They're paralyzed with fear because they're stuck and they don't know what to do about it to fix it. And they are pissed off because you're blessed. Some of you, this is Knight of Cups. Someone's offering the idea of love to you. You don't need to be the hermit anymore. See there, you got a person coming in. You got a person, place, or thing coming in that takes your life in a different direction. If you want love, I'm not going to force you. Oh, this is them being exposed for all of their dirty deeds done dirt cheap. This is you figuring out all the times that they lied to you to know what was real and what was manipulation. And because you cut them out, miss, you get a real live emperor to your empress. Now that could be a business partner, miss. Could be any gender. It could be a woman with the power of a man in her energy as your business partner. And you're tearing out what doesn't work in your life. And in the face of adversity, you're keeping your heart chakra open so that you're balanced, grounded, and centered. In your own skin and in your own right. I love this energy from these cards. This is so much fun. Thank you for letting me read for you. I can't wait till we do this again. Oh yeah. You two, divine masculine, divine feminine, your ex is try really hard to pick your locks. get in your britches, seduce you, get back in your back in your arms again. It's a trick, don't you do it. You go pay attention to detail in your own life for your own sake. Because you're opening up. You've graduated to a whole new way. Your new identity and way of being is much more like it. You do not want intemperance. It's all in alignment for you to move forward. And you know that if you go back with them or get into their bed, oh, that will be your undoing. You know it. Your spirit team knows it. Oh, look at you. This is the divine feminine energy. I don't care. My divine feminine, this is you. My divine masculine, this is you. An aspect of you. We all have male and female polarities in a human. Yep. Being content. They were an opportunist, those gaslighters. Always trying to cover up, make you small, make you dim your light so that they're comfortable. They're never comfortable. They're an ouch-cute bundle of nerves. There's no such thing. But you're so sweet that you would dim your light. Don't you do it anymore. It hurts you. It causes you to be unbalanced. And it made it easier for them to manipulate you. And this is you winning battles, personal and professional. Somebody didn't keep an agreement or breached contract. This is at work. Some of you can breach a contract in a love affair. Some of you, this is a new project. Brand new idea takes off and grows and grows. Some of you, this is you in your own skin. Wonderful blending of these energies in your own skin, and you benefit from that. The High Priestess. This is your adherence to the divine that you work for. This is whatever it is you do or do not believe in. Your belief systems are secure. They don't have any. They're butt nuts. They're just trying to push your buttons. But your spirit team isn't allowing them to get away with it. They're on this. Trying to break you, break your spirit. Your spirit team's not having it. Their spirit team won't let them stop you from going on a vacation or getting the rest that you need either, even if it's just sleep. The narcissist loves to use sleep deprivation to wear you down. Thank you, Holy Spirit. You're not having nightmares anymore about these toxic, what are they going to do? You're not living in fear like you used to. You're a different person, that they don't know that person to control. Did you hear what I just said? Emperor to the Empress, Miss. If you want love, Miss, if you haven't already got love, Miss, but I think you do, Miss. And you too, sir, I think you have a real woman. Please don't go back to your Jezebel. She'll just make you a wounded warrior. She's a trickster. You got a real woman in your life, sir. You've got a real light in your life. It's genuine. Everything you invested in those gaslighters, you got nothing in return. And you gave them quality love. And now they're broke. They broke their moral compass and now they're getting karma. They're under a very harsh judgment. I kid you not. And another judgment. This, though, for you is you've made good decisions in the past before you met these bullies or married one or something. Then everything went all right when you made those judgments and decisions on your own, using your discernment and your own intuition. before they started telling you what you were going to be. Really? Okay. Here we go. Okay, you're on, Holy Spirit. Look what you're able to manifest. A culmination. Look at you. Twin flame or high intense soulmate, or you being balanced in your own skin and loving on yourself and kicking in the law of attraction till you manifest the 10 of cups. That's actually 10 and 2 is 12. You only get 10 out of 10 in tarot. You get 12. You're that special. Now, the singer of initiation. This is the initiation, your energy that's starting off this brand new start for you. And the singers of courage. These are your spirit guides. They're supporting you. You've got the energy, the courage. Penelope, the dream weaver. Dream weavers, they're helping you. Look at this beautiful energy. I love this reading. Thank you for letting me read for you. These are the singers of the chalice. It's like the ace of your cup overflowing, like the ace of cups in the tarot. It carries a similar vibration. That's your spirit team. See how much they love you? The sun. Now on the world stage, those sunflowers and the horses are gonna show 3 nations come together. The sun, the sunflowers, that's Ukraine. I'm doing a reading on the world stage. This is for entertainment purposes and spiritual entertainment only. Queen of Pentacles. That's the narcissist in the world, can't hold it together. They're exposed, trapped in their own heads. Something that they've done is so outrageous, especially Tiny Fist of Fury here, is so outrageous and blatantly vile. They go down for it. All the narcissists I've been telling you on the whole globe, the big fat juicy ones right down to the nitty gritty ones that are in your niche of the universe and in your world that actually affect you more than Tiny Fist of Fury in our White House. Oh yes. Look at you. This is your ideas, your passion for life. And to not carry the burdens of everyone that weren't even yours. And doing things that are creative, like drawing, painting, writing music, lyrics, poetry. Whoops. The singers of transfiguration is you being able to look at that. That's your sacral, and that's your root chakra, and your solar plexus chakra, and your heart chakra. And having the wisdom to do what is right, what must be done. And then you get to be very strong. Look at that. Isn't that the cutest thing you've ever seen? Topsy-turvy. Their life is upside down because they are gaslighters. They're getting karma for it. They're getting caught in their lies. They can't smoke their way out of it. They didn't get karma before, but they're getting it now, so that's new. That's why it's upside down. With the sun behind that, it's new for them to get accountability, to get punished. The undressing of the salad, see, that's them being exposed. That's everything that they covered up, or thought they had covered their bases. Somebody's going to have a child. And here's the gotcha. Everything that happens to Tiny Fist of Fury and all the narcissists, the big ones, the big fish, down to the little koi-kois in your pond, in your yard, happens to them suddenly, to the gaslighters. The Maiden, this is you being refreshed, hitting the reset button, that you don't have to carry everyone else's crap anymore. And here's your spirit guides are the singers of healing around you, that puts you at the top of the wheel of fortune. Isn't that pretty? I love this. You got everything in alignment. They're being exposed. You get to see it. See them get karma. This is your business growing, and your business partner has the power of a King of Cups. I don't care what gender they are, miss. You're getting a helper that doesn't run with scissors. This person could be, you have this passion that starts at work and then you go run off together. The rare, because you are rare and unique. Both of you. And you're the queen of the day. You're so fresh and beautiful. And starting all of this, you're fixing everything in your life up the way like you like it to be. And you're willing to go out there and try, even with life's little, and see the moon. You're balancing the moon on your. And here's your hope. Yeah. And here's you healing this situation once and for all, where you don't have to take on so much anymore. That's an old version of yourself. You don't need to be that. This version, this identity is so much more your speed. Again, the Empress. We keep getting that Empress. That wisdom. You being receptive. You staying in all your chakras in alignment. Theirs aren't. They don't have any protection. Your gaslighters. You're unburdened now. You are escaping from their patterns. And you're able to relax in your own skin, in your own nature. Be true to yourself. Love on yourself. That's the challenge, to continue growing into this identity. It's the most productive version of yourself because you're full of so much grace. That's Sari the Fairy. So much grace. And the Queen of Laughter. Mirth. The Fool, looky there. And keeping everything, your wits about you. And smiling. Again, healing forward. Victorious. Going to the spa. That's your self-love practices that spiffy up your communication skills. Then you and your new man get to play with the fairy of naughtiness. Are you, sir? You and your non-Jezebel, your real woman that you got, sir. Bona fide woman. You're no longer a captive man. You're Jezebel. Pulling that Peter pumpkin eater crap on you, sir. And here's the returning to life, being content. You purring like a kitten. And the Queen of the Golden Bow, look at you, regal in your spiritual awakening. Leveling up the stars. Fairies are galactic earth angels. Hello, my darlings. And here you go. Your life is a magical life. Your life is full of magic and mystery. Right now, you go and you enjoy that. Now, this is all I've got for you for this one, collective. Well, that was sure fun. Now then, this is a timeless reading no matter when you click on and view the entire video. And if you like the energy on my channel, you really should hit the thumbs up and subscribe and share my videos. And on that note, I owe you a debt of gratitude for coming here and spending your sweet time with me. I surely appreciate you. I love you, collective. You go out there and you have a really great day.